We are excited to review the new accessory line for the PlayRobotics brand. As you can see, they have made another version of the starting gate, and honestly, this one looks epic. Just gotta plug in the two cables here, and that's all you have to do. The starting and the finish gate are ready to go. Among the new features you will have is the Adventure Force Crash Racers finish gate. You also have a remote control to start the vehicles to open the gate. And last but not least, an extender for the track ramp. And the time will also display on this finish gate for the winner, so you can see how fast your cars are going. You see it's pretty simple. You just connect in the wire from the back to the wire from the start gate, connecting that to the finish gate. It's going to give you the time. It's going to let the cars off with a remote control. It has track extenders, so you can get the tracks right on there. You can see the nice bright different colored tracks that they use to get you started out of the gate. And honestly, it's a pretty clean system. So we thank PlayRobotics for sending us this material. And please check them out at PlayRobotics.com, all their amazing products. You can also check them out at Facebook, Etsy, and Instagram, all at PlayRobotics. Links will be in the description. As you can see, it's getting all connected here, and it looks wonderful. There's that remote control with all its fancy buttons. And as you can see, you click it, lights go all on, and go, go, go. Really, really nice. And it gives the time right at the end. Honestly, hard to complain about this new product. PlayRobotics has been so kind to Races and Fun, and we definitely support what they give us. And you can see it's relatively easy to put together. You have Allen wrenches, you have screws, not too difficult a process. There are instructions to get it all going as well. All the hard work has been done for you as far as electronics go by PlayRobotics. And as you can see, as showing there, you can get different ramps. This race course would not have been possible without the PlayRobotics start gate, so definitely check them out. PlayRobotics.com, and also other platforms like Instagram and Facebook, if you also are enjoying the exquisiteness of the start gate in this video. Hey everybody, I'm Brendan, and here we go. Next set of teams, Team Poopies and Team Highway 35. So those are your next two teams. Remember, a couple cars will advance at the end. Well, 4 cars will advance. And to the semifinals, which will happen at a later video as we build up through many teams here. And it's, remember, it's a set of heats, 4 heats per a round to rack up points. 5 for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, and 1 for fourth. Most points after the 4 heats will be the winner. Any ties will be broken by fastest time across the 4 heats. You see 10:48 being the benchmark here. Mega Duty, Red Baron, Pudini, and I think Pooji was actually one of them as well. There you go, Pooji, the red one, or the darker colored one. Will be all the racers here. Mega Duty started off strong. That pickup truck taking 5. We also have Red Baron as well with 3, and pickup truck's around, and he's turned backwards. Here comes the Red Baron, but slow actually out of the turn. And it'll be Mega Duty once again. Red Baron, is he... Oh, I don't know what happened. Red Baron's going to come to a stop. It will be, I think, Pudini. And I don't even see the other car. There he comes. With some speed, too. And there goes Red Baron. That's going to be... And that's a big deal now, because that's 2 points. And, well, I think Pooji will get a point there. He gets a couple wheels across the line. And honestly, I don't really know what happened there. That's about the best I can give you, even from the commentator's booth. This race made no sense completely. And continues not to. Okay, so here we go. We're a couple rounds in. And let's go to the third heat. Pudini, Pooji, now in the front. They'll get their shots at the top here. And keep a look on Pudini, who seems to be the faster of the two. It's going to be important, but he starts to lag behind here through the first straight. And actually, it's going to be Pooji who takes the lead here. Mega Duty right on his tail, though. Almost even touching, and now they start to spin. Mega Duty, oh wow, being knocked around back and forth like a racquetball. And here comes Pooji down the final straight. Mega Duty still in camera there for a second, but he'll cross slower. And Pooji will actually put a 5 up there. And is that another car not finishing? It might be. I think it's Red Baron. How far back are we gonna go? And, well, yeah, there goes Red Baron, stuck there on... he goes off the course. Too slow. And again, Pooji there. Taking 5. 11:79, a terrible time for even a first place finish. But, well, there you have it. Alright, 4th heat. Who will win? I honestly think Mega Duty has this right now. He also has a 3 up there in round 3. So, I mean, based on the performance so far, I think Mega Duty has this by far. But again, let's take a look and see where this goes. We have Pooji, oh, trying to hold the lead. He goes inside line and does dodge back in front of Mega Duty, who's fast out of the turn. And Mega Duty has a couple lengths and skids down the turn there and will cross fast. And that will be a car to look out for. And the other cars, okay, the Three Stooges coming across the finish line. Look at that. Not even barely racing that I would qualify as racing, but Mega Duty is definitely the separator from that pack of silliness. And let's move on to the next group. Power Pistons, Ballistic, Dumpling, and Rumble. Here they come out of the gate. Power Pistons, that car on the far side. Ballistic, the car on the near side. And they just look fast. This is going to be hard for the Poopies team, for sure, to stay on these guys' tails. I think that's Ballistic there, coming strong through the turn. Skids for a second, but starts to straighten out. And that's Mega Truck speed as we get to the finish line. And again, well, that's Dumpling there, who's just going to kind of come up way short. And this does add a semblance of silliness to this race. This Poopies team cannot seem to get to the finish line. Ballistic, Power Pistons. Well, those seem more like racing games. Here we go. Ballistic, again, to a far lead. I think he's going to pick up another 5, and honestly, this team would not be disappointed in that. Both of them skid about the same way down the turn, and here comes Ballistic across the finish line. Any look from this team? Oh, wow, look, synchronized as they cross this time. Synchronized in about 15 seconds later. But, I mean, they're doing their best. I'd like to see 1 or 2 fast from the Poopies team. It would be nice. But I don't know if we'll get that luxury. 2 5s there on Ballistic. Now this team, Rumble and Dumpling, they get to take to the front. I mean, you already see that the 2 Highway 35 cars are literally touching these 2 Poopies cars, but it might be tough to get around. Here comes Ballistic on the side, and that might be another 5 in formation here. Even Power Pistons moving up past 4th, and, well, he might be getting right to 2nd, too, and I think Highway 35 is owning this team right now. Another 5-3 down the top. The 3rd round, you see 5-3. And they'll get a shot at it again, but they couldn't even put no 3s for this team in the 2nd round. Power Pistons, Ballistic, 5 3s across the board. Can Ballistic sweep with another 5? That would be fun to see, honestly. I don't know if we've seen that yet. I think always a car has not been able to 5 every single race, and I think this time will be that time for this round, because it looks like the Poopies team will get a 5. 11-11 there on the clock, looks about. And now we have a different car not finishing. And I think that might have been the Power Pistons falling off. I don't even remember that happening. But again, this has kind of been quite a confusing set of races. And there's 11-17 actually. 17 for Ballistic. Almost did 5s across the board. Here we go. First heat. 1/4 mile coupe, 57. Lil Squirt. Franken coupe. Interesting set of cars here. I don't even know how to name most of these for short names. sake. I guess we got the 57 there out in front. He's trying to stay on his wheels. A lot of speed, but looks to be a little out of control. And we got a little squirt following right behind. And 57 starts to spin, but has so much time, that doesn't even matter. And the other two cars don't even look to be near finishing. There's Franken, and there's the 1/4. Quarter-mile coupe, now to the right side. Franken, a little squirt, still in the back. Here they go, 57 quarter-mile. 57 out to a huge lead and counting more. Little squirt trying to stay at pace with him, but just has trouble keeping the wheels on the ground. Here through the turn looked pretty good, but had no space to get around. Here comes Franken right on Little Squirt, and they're battling. But it is the 57 again to run away with it, and that will be another 5. Now another possibility for a 5s across the board, and we'll see if the 57 has an easy time passing. Here come the next couple heats. Third heat. And, well, look at the 57. 57's actually giving Lil Squirt speed, how fast he is. And I think he'll start to nudge around here. Well, now Lil Squirt's starting to run away through the turn. And 57 can't find a line. It's still beyond for Lil Squirt. He starts to spin down, and here comes the 57. And there's no chance. At the end, there is a chance. 11:20. Not terrible. And that's 3 5s. So we might get a set of 5s here. 57. If he gets this one first one here in this tournament to get all 5s. Anyone super aware of the lore of this channel might want to check me on that, but I don't believe in the last video we had any straight 5s across the board. Here comes the 57, looking to make this first here in this type of tournament, this style of tournament. Let's see if he can do it. He needs to get around Lil Squirt. Lil Squirt still defensively driving, finding that line. 57 on the near side, and it's a battle, but he's got around. And there you go. Whether they're 5s before or not, this is certainly all 5s, and 57 will be, with no doubt, going to the semifinals. 20 points. Next group, and I believe final group here. Got Roadrunner, Diora, but we also have Pooper Man, I'm in trouble with these names right now, and Plunger. So Roadrunner, Diora starting out in front here, and wow, what's going on with Diora? Looks like parts of the car aren't even staying intact. And what is the mess down there? Again, another Three Stooges look in the back 3 cars. And honestly, I don't know what's going on. Diora will take the first race. I mean, really, it is some messy racing back there. We have cars going half the track sideways, half the track with touching other cars in a weird zigzag pattern. I mean, that's just not racing. And the cars that really stand out here are the ones like Diora, who are just, I'm going to avoid that mess and head right for the finish line. And that's what they're doing. So here we go. We have Diora once again. Roadrunner now in the action towards the top. Way strong lead on the Hoovies team. Here comes Diora around the turn. And not good around the turn, so definitely worrisome for semifinals play. But fast enough for this moment for sure. Let's see that time. 10:87. I mean, that's substantial. That's a lot faster than I thought. And we have 2 5s on Diora. Now we'll switch it up and put the Plunger and Pooper Man in the front. Diora up by 10 points now, and the second place being Pooper Man with 3 and 2 to 5. So he's double even second place right now. And, well, we're going to get around back to first again. It is the second place contender holding first right now. And Diora trying to find a line, does for a second, but knocked back by the spoiler, and he might not have even gotten second. It looks like Plunger might have pushed in through there and maybe on the near side. I mean, we'll have to see, well, what the scoreboard says, but Roadrunner's certainly out of it here. Honestly, hard to tell. 10:93. And Diora, well, I guess we'll see in a moment here. Diora may not be even given 3 there. There we go. Diora's only given 2. Plunger did get around. Wow. That is not what I expected. Here we go once again. And honestly, a win from Hooverman here actually could put Diora not moving on, which would be incredible. And look at the lead we have from the red racer. And well, where's Diora when this all comes to a close? We might have a tie. Diora does come right behind, so we'll be looking at a tie. Plunger, I don't think is finishing this race. Certainly not. And now my question is, who wins? I mean, I think Diora had faster times. $15.50. What do we do? Best time. Look at that. Oh, it is Booperman by 10.93 to 10.97.04. He will be moving on. And look at the semifinals spread now. And well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and we will see you next time at Races and Fun.